Hi guys, BMS here, and today we're going to be talking about the number one way to attract more women. And the simple answer to that question is just be yourself. Any questions, topics, and concerns, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. BMS out. And now that we're past that, let's be honest here, right? If being yourself was the answer to, that question, then 97% of dating channels wouldn't exist. So if being yourself was working, then would you really be here? Nah, I doubt it. So let's be honest for a second here. Because I know you guys have heard, he has to make $10 million a year. He has to be fit. He has to have a 10 pack, and he has to be 6'8". That's that's a good acronym too. The three F's. So finances, fit, and feet. Well, feet tall. So let's start with the finances thing, right? So most girls, they say that thing. Oh, he has to make, however many millions a year minimum. But I would still try to pursue those women, even if you make $6 an hour like me. And here's why. So let's use this logic, right, and explain this to her, and it might go off in her head. Oh, you know what? That does make sense. Maybe I shouldn't look for that because if this happened and that. But this is how you would begin to coerce and persuade her. And if you do need help on coercion, I had another video. Funny enough, with the three C's. Not exactly sure which video that is. Maybe it's 2 or 3 down. But you guys will find it fast if you really want to look for it. But back to what I was saying. So if you basically explain to her that, okay, so the average person that makes, let's just say she wants a guy that makes $1 million a year, right? The average person probably makes 50,000 a year and works 40 hours a week. People that make millions of dollars a year that are in the business world, if we're being honest, they probably work a minimum of 75 hours a week. And that's probably a bad week because, they couldn't fulfill the other hours they had to work more. Well, it varies. It does vary. But, they're going to be working, 6.5 days a week. That's not necessarily for me. And with working 6.5 days a week, working 350 days out the year, how often am I going to see you? So you explain that to her, that, it takes working, 350 days out the year to even attain that. She'd probably understand it, like, okay, I can understand that. Maybe not 7 figures a year. She might go down to 6, or you might bring her down to, how many figures? Oh, yeah, or you might bring her down to, 5. So if you can get in that realm, you'll be fine. Just, it goes a lot into coercion. And then the next thing, fit. Now, a lot of guys, they are, 367 pounds working at KFC and whatnot and all that stuff behind the Popeyes counter. But think about it like this. If you coerce her, then, maybe it might not be so bad. Would it be better if you got fit and all that stuff and, stop being a lazy slob and complaining while eating chicken, wondering why, you can't get anywhere with women? Yes, it would help if you stopped doing that. But at the same time, if you just were able to just what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. That's pretty bad. But you don't always have to slim up to, be able to attract women. If she just likes your natural personality and all that stuff, and you're funny, and you don't have chicken crumbs on your face and all that stuff all over your shirt, and don't smell like I don't know, a pile of raccoons, you'll probably be alright. So I would say just try talking to her. And, most girls, they'll give you their Instagram. They might be finicky with the number. But if you do get her Instagram, and you're 300 pounds or whatever, make sure you text her every day and all that stuff. And try to set up a date every day. Tell her she looks beautiful and good and all that stuff. And since women like attention, like to feel beautiful, that might open her up to allow you to get her number and to progress things further with the dating and all that stuff. Now, hopefully, if you're like, 372 pounds, you're at least a 5 out of 10. So I was like, okay, he's fat, but he's not unattractive. He's just not attractive. So you'll be in the middle. But, if you weigh that much and you look like Shrek Jr., hey, I don't know if I can help with that one, guys. Now watch my video, do looks matter if you want help with that one. I remember that one. And the final thing is feet tall. Now, the funny thing is, let's say, you're a guy and you end up being 4'1" for some strange reason. This is what I would do. See, most guys, they don't like girls taller than them. And we have to admit there's a lot of tall girls in the world, like, 6 foot and all that stuff. So, even though it's a bit more seldom to find them, when you do and you're short, you can just imagine, okay, because the average guy, what's the average guy, 5'10"? So the average guy probably wouldn't even be attracted to someone taller than them. And then imagine that they put on heels, like, then what? I don't think I'd want to date a girl taller than me. But, more to the point. If you're like, below average height, just try to get a tall girl. Because think about it like this. No guys going to want to date a girl that's, 9'1". But hey, no girls want to date a guy that's 4'1" for the most part, unless your mouthpiece is really good. So put both of those things together, and then tall girl, short guy. Now, if you're a short guy and you don't like tall girls, then that's another thing. But again, if you know how to talk and coerce and all that stuff, just go back and find a video with the 3 C's. That would help you. So basically, that's pretty much all you need with the 3 F's, the number one way to attract more women. Funny enough, all I did was debunk, but at the same time, within debunking, I laced ways to help you attract more women. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Now seriously this time, BMS out, and any questions, comments, topics, or concerns, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.